Bonfire. A late night bonfire. This is a really late night bonfire, but this is when I finally had some free time. Hope everybody's been surviving this heat. It's been ridiculous. I just feel like I didn't get to enjoy my hoodies. You know, like we really only had like 2 months of wearing hoodies. It's just so rough. So rough. I don't even know if I'm going to buy any more sweaters for the rest of the year. But welcome everybody. What's up, Dank Slayer? Ryan Pun, how you doing? How you doing? Primavera, let's go! I wish I struck gold today. What's up, King Solomon? Regular Joshua. What's up, Login? We got Jake Stewart, the one and only Jake. I'm ready to talk some Horror Nights. I've been kind of holding back on all this HHN talk, but I want to talk about it. I definitely want to talk about it. It's getting juicy. It's getting very juicy. There's no other way to start. We're going to be talking Horror Nights. You know, we got to set the tone. We got to set the mood. 2019.
I'm actually a runner. I run.
Oh my God! Why did you leave? Whoa, there's another
Oh my God.
decoration on the side? Universal Studios Hollywood wishes you a happy Halloween. Dang, out of the 1,000 times I've watched this thing, I never looked right there. It like caught my eye right now. I was like, wait, what? That's good. Is there any other decorations? No, that is it. Man, what a day. What a day in history right there. Let's see. It says it's going to be 77 next Sunday. Not cold, but better than 100. Hey, 77 feels like the Ice Age. It being in the high 90s is brutal, man. It's so brutal. Thoughts on Fortnite at HHN? Crazy, right? You know, I heard the Fortnite rumor way before like it became public. I just didn't want to say nothing because it's like such a weird thing. All I've ever heard is that it's a Florida thing. That's all I've ever heard. It's a Florida thing. That's why I never talked about it really, because I don't know what the hell happens in Florida, Orlando. I don't really have like the heartbeat of that park, you know. I'm Hollywood. That's what I care about. And I never heard Fortnite coming to Hollywood as a scare zone. That was, I don't even think it's been mentioned one time at all, like any of my circles. So that's why I never talked about it. But I think it would be pretty awesome. Fortnite, the whole idea of Fortnite is that it could be anything. Leatherface, Ghostface, Jason, Jigsaw, like whatever horror icon you could think of, they could all be together. So I don't know. I kind of like it. And even when characters are in Fortnite, like they don't look weird. They look pretty close to what the character is. So it's just being a scare zone full of IP. But if they went with like original characters, I don't think it'll play out so good. People want the leather face. People want the ghost face. You know, they want all that stuff. I know there's a lot of people out there. That are like, oh, but it's going to bring the younger audience. Who cares? What do you care? What does it matter? You're not the parent. You know what I mean? They're paying their tickets. Let them enjoy HHN. We have no right to tell anybody who could take to HHN. It's the parents' decision. And then at the end of the day, the park. Does the park let that person in? It's the parks. That ain't our problem. I don't really have an issue with like, oh, the younger crowd and whatever. There's the other argument. I was just talking about this, that like, oh, Fortnite's not scary. There's a lot of stuff that has come to Horror Nights that ain't scary. And I'm not even trying to hate on the stuff, but there has been a lot where I'm just like, why is this at Horror Nights? But I've been in those behind the scene tours, and I've heard John Murdy speak, and I wish I recorded it, but I didn't. And I mentioned this on another live stream, that Horror Nights is trying to tap in to just new audiences. And if that kind of means not as scary, but they're trying to make it Horror Nights, it is what it is. Like, I'm open to that stuff, you know? Not everything has to be Art the Clown, you know? Horror is like gigantic. It's just this big bubble. It's almost even hard to define what horror is. Honestly, you want to know what horror is? Go watch Hoppers. It's one of the scariest movies I've seen in a while. I just saw Scream. I would almost say Hoppers is scarier than Scream. Legit, dude. Man, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to spoil nothing, so I'm not going to spoil it. But Hoppers it's freaking terrifying. That's a scary movie. It is a very scary movie. It's kind of weird how nobody talks about that. You know what I am seeing, though? I'm seeing a lot of love coming at Project Hail Mary. That movie's getting so much... Dude, Hoppers got obliterated. Everybody was saying, like, oh, when Mario comes, it's just going to wreck Hoppers' box office. When Project Hail Mary came... Hoppers, it doesn't even exist. Like, nobody cares about that movie no more. Project Hail Mary, people are going to watch that movie 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. They're going to talk about how much they love Rocky. Go watch Project Hail Mary. You will not be disappointed. And like, I don't ever say this. Watch it in the biggest screen possible. Like in my opinion, it matters. It's one of those movies like where it matters. What camera did you use on Jurassic World ride? I thought you couldn't use one. I just used my phone. I don't know what else to say. That's all. I don't have a nice camera. I used to have a really, really, really nice camera, but I just use my phone. What we need is Jurassic Park HHN. I agree. I've been advocating that for a while. Fortnitemares has become an IP of its own within the game, so honestly, I could see them expanding to HHN. Yeah, it's crazy. When I heard the Fort Nightmares as a scare zone, it didn't register in my head that people were talking about it as a scare zone. I thought Fort Nightmares was going to be this map on Fortnite that is just going to have HHN stuff thrown into it. I didn't think of it as like, oh, they're trying to physically in real life do a scare zone. That's when I was kind of like, whoa, this is actually kind of cool. But it has to be full of IP. Like, it'd be cool to see Ghostface interacting with Jason from Jason Universe. Like, what a weird combo right there. But it could happen in a scare zone. The Insect King and Hoppers is crazy. Dude, Hoppers is nightmare fuel. It's gonna jack kids up because like they're taking 5-year-olds, 3-year-olds. I was like, I don't know. It's not a kid movie. It really is not a kid movie. The IMAX screening is nearly packed tomorrow at City Walk. Good. Project Hail Mary. I was just talking about Project Hail Mary with my girlfriend and my buddy Noah, and I was saying it's going to be kind of weird if Project Hail Mary just makes a ton of money. And the reason I say it's going to be weird, it's just one book. There's no more book beyond. There's no more story. There's no more story. I don't know how they keep the charm going of that movie for a number 2, but I almost feel like they're going to be obligated to make Project Hail Mary 2 or whatever the hell they're going to call it at that point. It's going to make this movie's going to make money, man. Project Hail Mary is legit. It's the real deal. I saw Ready or Not 2 and it was really good. Bloody fun. I do want to watch it, but I'm not excited. I at some point I'll watch it. What's up, like it is? Watching Project Hail Mary tomorrow, 70mm. Wow. Last movie I saw 70mm was Sinners. So beautiful. When the screen expands, oh, it's so good. It's so good. 70mm, so good. Did you see the Ride Guy sneak peek? We're going to watch that. We're going to watch that today for sure. For sure. I'm watching Project Hail Mary tomorrow. Screen X. Yeah, Screen X is legit. I like Screen X. I've never done a Screen X. I don't want to say it like adds a ton to the movie, but it does add this like enveloping, immersive feel. That's probably the best thing I could say. I never caught myself going like, "Ooh, look at the side." Never. It was just more of like. It just kind of like swarms you, surrounds your surroundings. I'm excited for your HHN. What are some houses you need? We need Welcome to Derry. There's no other way to say it. Like this year's Five Nights at Freddy's it's Welcome to Derry. This year's Terrifier is Welcome to Derry. Or it could be It Chapter 1, It Chapter 2, whatever the hell they're trying to do. It needs to come. Halloween 365. I don't understand Fortnite. So I can't use Art the Clown skin right now. It's only during seasons. No, you could use Art the Clown anytime. There's no way that's locked to Halloween season. No, you could use. I've never had a skin that's like a season thing. Like I got the green Power Ranger, and that's all I use. I don't even switch. I was Marty McFly for a little while, but I was like, but I stopped kind of playing Fortnite. The one thing that drew me into Fortnite was Power Rangers, and then it disappeared, and I was like, this game kind of sucks now. I don't know. My girlfriend still loves Fortnite a lot, but I'm not all into it anymore. Endless Abyss. Super chat. Super chat. Poppy Playtime should be a maze at HHN as well. You know, I don't know much about Poppy Playtime, to be honest. That one to me is like I never looked into it. I never played the games or whatever. Is it scary? Like where does this fall? Is it just like a kid thing? Not a kid thing? I don't know. Just looking at that thing, it looks scary though. I don't know anything about Poppy Playtime. A lot of people, I know it has a fan base. That's the best way I'll say it. What's up, Bowman? IP, intellectual property. So Jurassic Park, Super Nintendo, like those are all considered IPs. Disney IP. It's just intellectual property. I watched Project Hail Mary a couple of weeks ago, and it was so good. I know. I remember you saw it. What's up, A-Rod? I'm glad you're here, man. There was a Jurassic Park house done in HHN in Orlando when they had it in Islands of Adventure back in 2002. I know. We've researched that one. It was pretty cool. It's hard to find anything on it, honestly. Center 70mm was breathtaking. It was so good. Hope you're doing well, like it is. You've been on fire on the TikToks. I'm proud of you. I haven't played Fortnite in a while, at least after Disney update dropped. I never did the Disney maps. I don't know. I just kind of didn't care. All right. Before we get into Horror Nights, we do have a video to watch. God, what do they call it? Ride Guys Universal? So early in the day, I think it was 12 o'clock, we have a video that dropped and it gave us a bunch of new looks and more information and just kind of a better understanding of what Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift is. It's a video directly from Universal Studios Hollywood, and it's these two dudes called the Ride Guys. Let's check it out. Is it this one? Yeah, this one.
Hey, I'm Dylan.
And I'm Mike, and we're
The Ride Guys.
We're at Universal Studios Hollywood, and today we're bringing you along for a different kind of ride.
Exclusive Ride Guys access to the park's most anticipated new attraction.
Based off an iconic film franchise.
A ride that will live up to its namesake because it will...
Hey, what was that car?
Most anticipated new attraction.
Based off an iconic film franchise.
A ride that will live up to its namesake because it will be
a different kind of ride.
Exclusive Ride Guys access to the park's...
I never seen that car. What? What in the world? What movie is that from? Dang, I didn't catch that earlier. Huh. Interesting.
Most anticipated new attraction.
Based off an iconic film franchise.
A ride that will live up to its namesake because it will be the fastest roller coaster throughout any Universal park.
Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift.
And we're doing this sneak peek with one of the creators of the ride.
So if you're ready,
we're ready.
Let's kinda ride. Shaboom!
Shaboom!
Coming for the crown, it's a shutdown.
This ride vehicle is a pristine replica of the 1970 Dodge Charger, and it is pure Detroit muscle.
All attitude.
Raw power.
Hey, be careful with that.
I was just breathing. I mean, looking.
You must be Abby.
Hey, yeah, I'm the senior show producer for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift.
Oh, so this is your baby right here, right?
This is. Isn't she beautiful?
She is gorgeous.
Well, let's talk shop.
Yeah, let's go take a look.
Check it out.
So what is the story behind this ride?
We're really trying to pay an homage to the stunt performers. We're trying to...
Look at that. There's just... When I watched this earlier, I was like, there's so much to absorb in this video. You know what I mean? Like these angles that we're getting at. The one thing I always found interesting was this green right here. Because this is Simpsons. This building right here above me. You know, everybody wants to be like, Simpsons is leaving, blah blah blah. What's gonna take? I don't think it's leaving anytime soon. I've been hearing a lot of rumors and speculation. I haven't heard like a definitive like Simpsons is leaving and this is the day. The only time I've heard it is like creators saying it. I'll leave it at that. I don't think Simpsons is leaving anytime soon. Like I firmly believe, and this ain't the first time I've said this. I think the next projects are the lower lot. I think it's the lower lot. A lot of people don't want to believe that, but I really think it's the lower lot. All right, let's keep going. Really cool renderings. I like all these renderings.
An homage to the stunt performers.
Oh, and then there was this building right here. Let me stop.
To the stunt performers.
Oh, man, they go fast right there.
Trying to pay an homage to the stunt performers.
Like, what is this big ass building right there? What is that? I know some people were saying that it's like the parking structure that's for like the studio people. But dude, it's not that big. This is like 1,000 stories. Like, what the heck? You got to think like this is going into the lower lot. Like, where's the Transformer building then? And you could probably see Nintendo, but you can't. This is a crazy looking structure. However, these renderings, they just made that structure gigantic. Crazy.
We're trying to really showcase how these stunts are performed.
How intense is this ride going to be for the guests coming on it?
Personally, I'm terrified, and I've been living with this for a few years now. I think this will be one of the most intense coasters Universal's ever created. Oh. It'll be the fastest. It has 4 launches. You actually start up here on the upper lot, go all the way down to the lower lot, and then you're launched back up here to the upper lot. So you run almost the entirety of the park. And then each individual ride vehicle has 360-degree rotation. There could be moments when you're potentially head-to-head with a car.
Wow, I didn't know that.
So they'll face each other, or you could be going into a launch backwards, or there's just a lot of...
That part didn't come out soon.
Sorry, let's save it for the end.
Oh, that's amazing.
This is like car gymnastics, what we're doing. It's Fast and Furious. Right here, you are standing directly beneath one of the craziest moments on the track. Our guests will be standing here waiting, and you will watch the train continuously come down here while you're awaiting your fate.
That is really close.
This is very close. You can definitely feel it, hear it.
So they weren't scared yet.
They're
should be scared by now.
They should be now. Yes.
So what can guests expect to see in the queue?
They're really going to get a great look at how a lot of the incredible stunts are done. We've recreated a lot of very cool fan favorite moments from the franchise.
So the people who made the films were involved in all of this,
right? Absolutely. Yeah. From the very beginning. We take this very seriously. We love this franchise. It's been around for almost 25 years now. So this is our main queue area. Our guests will pull out of the station and they'll sit here, and right up here is launch 1. This is what will launch you down the hillside.
Yeah.
And then over on the left right here is launch 4. And this is the one that'll bring you up and over the Starway.
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes.
You said they're going to sit there before launch 1?
Yes.
So it's going to be like, oh, by the way, you're just going to wait for a minute.
Absolutely. We got to build the tension.
So the guests...
Somebody was making a big deal out of that earlier, that you're going to sit there, build a tension, and then you take off. I have a feeling it'll be an audio moment, because we know these ride vehicles have speakers. They're right above your head. So I wonder if it's like Dom talking about something, and then it's like, all right, take off. You know what I mean? Or hit the gas, take off. Or like, you know what I mean? Maybe he says something that like triggers the ride. And I'm still curious how like what music it's going to be and whatever. Or are we going to have different music? Like you write it at a different time, it'll be different music. So there'll be like different songs, or is it always one song? All these questions. Another big question is, are the buttons on the vehicle, like, are those buttons going to be doing something? Are they going to activate something at some point?
guests are going to be feeling like they're in the cars. What kind of cars can we expect to see on this ride?
We, of course, have the Dodge Charger, which you guys saw earlier. Yeah. She's beautiful. We have the Mazda RX-7, Toyota Supra, and the Nissan Skyline.
Oh, yes. So I'm sorry, I just want to reiterate this.
Yes.
You said there's 4 launches.
4 launches.
3 inversions.
3 inversions.
And it goes how fast?
72 miles an hour.
Okay.
Yes.
That's wild.
Yes.
That's going to be so fast.
That's going to be crazy
It's going to be fast and furious.
Oh.
Some might say.
She said it, not us. It's totally fine. Yes. Nice.
Perfection takes time. Meanwhile, comment down below and let us know what you are most excited for Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift.
Oh, and remember to join us back here when we'll be one of the first to take it on.
Until then, let's wait to ride.
Shaboom!
Shaboom! Go say family. Gotta do it for family. That was really cool that we got those views inside the queue. I was excited about that. You know, my mind don't remember none of this stuff. I don't know why. I don't recall none of these things. It's just I don't know. Fast and Furious movies are not something you just kind of clock in. You're like, you know what I'm in the mood for today? Some Fast and Furious. I love the franchise though. I've watched every single one of them, but I don't know. They're not part of my like rotation. Look at this view. Ridiculous. These views are so cool, man. Like, look at that. You're gonna be standing in the queue seeing this. You're looking into the mountains. You got a roller coaster going. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. One last thing I want to mention before we get out of here and talk other stuff is these walls are graffitied on this left side. You know, in this case, we'll consider that theming. That is some theming that's going to be coming. So a lot of additions to still be added, I guess, on that wall. The other thing that really caught my eye, you know, this is just a rendering. So in all reality, it could be a whole lot of nothing. It's very green. Like there's a lot of greenery. Let me see where it is. Right here. Dude, look at that. There's a lot of greenery going on here. I don't know where we got the vibe that it was going to just be concrete. I guess we could look up that trailer, right? Let me go to that trailer real quick. You know, kind of compare. Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift trailer. I guess we could compare, right? We could compare her.
Yeah.
Nah, there's a lot of trees. Yeah. There's a lot of trees. Damn. Maybe all that green. Just, wow. I guess the best way to say it, there's a lot of work to do still if things are going to look this green and trees. Like, these are trees. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. I'm excited. Hollywood Drift's going to be a great addition. Such a great addition. Have you seen the ride Falcon's Flight in Kadaya City? They need a ride like that. Dude, I have. Our good buddy SoCal Attractions went. SoCal 360. Falcon's Flight. Yeah, dude, there's a great video right here from SoCal 360. They went and did that ride, Falcon's Flight. I just want to play where that launch is. That ridiculous launch. I think it's right here. No, that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, right here.
Whoa. That's something. Whoa! Holy cow!
Dude, look how high you are.
Ow!
Look, dude. I don't know what the high speed is. I just know it's... Does it say right here? 155 miles an hour. That's just ridiculous. Like... It's one of the most insane rides in the world. This thing, Universal Studios Hollywood just don't got the space to do stuff like that. and then they did this like on a mountain, a big hill. Yeah, dude, that launch is ridiculous.
Whoa! That's something. Whoa!
Dude, somebody needs to do a cut of that into like Back to the Future. Oh my gosh. Play the launch up there. There's a launch. Let me see. This ride's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous.
Crazy. Whoa! Yep, let's go. Whoa! That's something. Whoa! Holy cow!
Yeah, Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift will not be feeling anything like that. Like Fast and Furious Hollywood Drift is half that speed, 72. It's crazy. It's just crazy. That ride's insane. I almost want to say I don't think Hollywood people are ready for a ride like that. You know, because just around the corner we got what, Simpsons. That is just the car moves up and down. And then on the other side, you got Flight of Hippogriff. We just ain't ready for these kind of roller coasters like that. But Hollywood Drift's going to be one of the coolest rides ever. Ever. It's going to be crazy. All right. Let's get down to business. Let's talk some Horror Nights. That's why we're here. That is why we're here. I got to open up a couple things. I think Junior was one of them that I saw. Let me open up another thing. I think it was HHN Freaks. HHN Freaks. Freaks. Yeah. All right. Let's get down to business. All right, let's talk some HHN, everybody. So tomorrow we're having a big day. I think I'm gonna try. I don't want to guarantee, but I'm gonna try. Tomorrow, March 21st, so Saturday. There's a panel happening in Orlando. I think it's called MegaCon. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called, MegaCon. There's a panel that's HHN, and a lot of people got mailed these tickets. I think I have it from HHN Freaks. They got mailed these ticket things. A lot of people. All right. A lot of people got mailed this, and for the most part, it was just Florida people. Okay. Which, no duh, Florida, Orlando. But then a lot of people yesterday started getting it, and today, that are in California. California. Why are people in California getting this Orlando ticket? MegaCon and the Decepticon. Why are people getting these tickets in California? Why? Why? I asked the question, why? I know some people want to be like, well, they're promoting for Orlando, and I'm kind of like, it's been heavily rumored that an announcement could be happening in this MegaCon. And even before these tickets went out, I heard the rumor it could be Jack the Clown. That was the big one. It's going to be Jack the Clown, blah, blah, blah. And then that like symbol of the 35 with the red and the black kind of looks a little carnival-ish. And then these tickets all of a sudden popped up. So it's like kind of building this carnival feel for their HHN. You know, I don't want to talk about ours yet. Their HHN. Jack the Clown. In my mind, I thought Jack the Clown was kind of like a constant over there in Orlando, but he's really not. He's really not. Which I was surprised at, because people love that dude. People love Jack the Clown. Love Jack the Clown. I didn't get the affinity for Jack the Clown. I got to meet him one time when I was in Orlando HHN, but it was just kind of like in a walking, you know, I didn't really get to interact with him. So like, I don't have a reason to just fall in love with Jack the Clown. Even though I think I did the maze that had Jack the Clown, the Icons maze, whatever that one was called. But I had a chance to do Horrors Unleashed and, you know, interact with Jack the Clown, see Jack the Clown do a show and whatever. So it grew on me. I was like, okay, I get the gimmick of Jack the Clown. I like it. So hearing that Jack the Clown could be coming back, I'm like, that's exciting. I think it's exciting. I don't know how other people are interpreting it at this time, but for me personally, I'm excited. I'm excited to hear Jack the Clown. And then people got these tickets, and then these tickets say Icon in the little letters. There's a lot of letters that are little letters in this area. If you kind of look in between, you know, we got that I on the will, smaller. But all these little letters go out to Icon. That's what they all spell out, Icon. And I've been asking, I'm like, is this an Orlando only thing? Okay? And for the most part, I was like, it feels like an Orlando thing. What a day to have this background behind me. We got to get a better back. I'm over here talking HHN with Disneyland. What am I doing? I just realized I got Disneyland behind me. Hold on. We'll go with September. What should I go with? Ooh, I think I'm gonna go with the oldie. I don't know. I kind of like that one. There we go. That's a little bit more appropriate right there. You know, we got the weekend. What a facade that was. So I wasn't, this whole Jack the Clown, it's going to be an Orlando thing. It was kind of whatever. But then, all right? But then, I put it on X. I put it on my X. Right here. Is it this one? All right, so I put it on my X. Sounds so stupid when I say that, but that's where I put it. Jack the Clown. Jack coming back to Orlando? Can he come back to Hollywood? Can he come back to Hollywood? I wasn't even trying to ask John Murdy, all right? I wasn't. I rarely tag John Murdy because I know that he's a busy man. So it's like, I'm not trying to waste his time. This is just a general question. But SoCal Pals, they tagged John Murdy, okay? It wasn't me. I don't even know how to do that stare. Is that good? Or that was just stupid? One more time. So I didn't think nothing of it till John posted this. All right? John posted that. That was good. Thank you, Noah. Thank you. I probably look like a dumbass. So John posted this. And, if we go back to Midsummer Scream, John, they already hinted at Jack the Clown coming back. I guess I could go to that, right? Might as well. We ain't in no rush, right? We ain't no rush. Midsummer Scream 5 Fires. We ain't in no rush.
All right.
I think I left off on that part, actually, right?
More!
Okay, well, let's really quickly go through the lore for Hollywood area. Okay, I'm interested. It's amazing. Might as well get into this. Yeah.
gonna look like a dummy when I rewatch this live stream. Why the F is Mono staring at me like that? I'm looking into your soul. All right, let's watch this real quick. Let's get a little refresher here. Let's get a little refresher.
The answer is yes. Way back, the first year I did Horror Nights in Hollywood, 2006, we featured the director. I feel like we are. Anybody here that like saw that event in 2000?
So that's another key thing. That's another key thing that we got to talk about right now. In 2006, what is this year? 2026. What does that mean? 20-year anniversary. John Murdy. 20 years. 20-year anniversary.
2006? Oh, wow. Okay, I'll tell you a quick little funny story. So we wanted to film some stuff with the director, kind of like viral, like, you know, well, it was before viral videos really in 2006. We wanted to shoot something from the tram POV. So I put a camera crew on the tram, and I got a good friend of mine who was the lead singer in a band at the time called the Graveyard Farmers. And I said, hey, just, you know, over by kind of like the Bates Motel, this kind of wilderness area, the back lot. I'm like, hey, just when the tram goes by, just come walking out of the woods, you know, dragging a body. But I didn't tell anyone I was doing it. Don't recommend that. And we also featured Jack the Clown. He was the icon in 2007.
Bit of trivia, by the way, on the director. His name changed when he came to Hollywood.
It did.
It did. He was Paulo in Orlando, and he was Pavel in Hollywood.
Yeah.
And then he was Billy in Singapore, I think.
Yeah.
So he's apparently an anonymous individual who just goes around the world changing his names. He's got.
Well, if you did what he did, you'd have to change your name.
Good point.
You know, you wouldn't want the authorities after you.
Right.
Oh, okay. Will Hollywood Harry get more lore and one day meet Orlando's icon, Jack the Clown?
We're getting Jack the Clown show, dude.
And this is from Egyptian Horror 9.
I feel like it's coming.
No one heard that. He said, bring chance.
Now, it's time for a slightly longer history lesson. More lore. How much lore do you want?
More!
Okay,
we don't care about the lore. We just want the Jack the Clown stuff. Right here.
Been there ever since. In 1998, people started noticing him on the studio tour and started taking pictures of him just wandering around the back lot next to the Psycho House. And, you know, at that time, the internet started coming alive, and they started filming all these videos of Harry sightings, and they gave him this name. They gave him the name Hollywood Harry, and he was born in 2016. He hasn't been back for a while. Should he come back? Should Jack the Clown come back?
Dude, when I heard that, I was like, damn! Straight out of John Murdy. Should Jack the Clown come back? That's crazy.
He just went up into the hills that surround the Universal backlot, and he's been living there ever since. In 1998, people started noticing him on the studio tour and started taking pictures of him just wandering around the backlot next to the Psycho House. And, you know, at that time, the internet started coming alive, and they started filming all these videos of Harry sightings, and they gave him this name. They gave him the name Hollywood Harry, and he was born in 2016. He hasn't been back for a while. Should he come back? Should Jack the Clown come back? I'll file that away.
So when he says that, look at Michael Aiello. Like look at his reaction. Okay?
Should Jack the Clown come back? I'll file that away.
Yeah. Could tomorrow be that day where they talk about this? I I know there's a lot of people out there that are like, no, this is going to be Orlando only. But like, just look at it from a business perspective. Why wouldn't you be like, Jack the Clown's coming back, HHN Orlando, and at the same time, you're going to make your way out to Hollywood and see Jack the Clown's, other disasters he's going to be creating or other kills and whatever. You can meet Jack the Clown on both coasts, different story. Like, you could sell both things. I don't know. That's just how I look at it. Kind of weird to get 2 Jack the Clown announcements. It's a little weird. But yeah, at this point, you could almost just lock in that this is Terror Tram, right? This is Terror Tram. Like, this is not coming off like a house. This is coming off as Terror Tram. He's talking about studio tour. Hollywood Harry has been Terror Tram stuff. Jack the Clown was Terror Tram stuff here in Hollywood. It was Terror Tram. I guess he could be a host of Horror Nights in a way. Jack the Clown being the host of Horror Nights Hollywood, I guess. Very interesting stuff. Very, very interesting. I brought up a couple Instagram posts. I just wanted to showcase a couple things. This was one of those banger years. This is a post from Junior, 2007. That was the year he was just talking about. Jack the Clown hosted the event. He was the host of Horror Nights Hollywood, 2007. And look what he's holding. The Titans of Terror. Could we're talking all sorts of speculation right now, all right? I'm not talking any definitives or nothing. Could Jack the Clown just come back as a host again, and maybe he's holding up 3 different characters? And at this point in time, a lot of people are like, it's Killer Clowns. When I was like, Killer Clowns coming back? It just doesn't make sense. A lot of people were rumoring Art the Clown is going to come back. And the whole time I'm like, well, if it's Art the Clown, I want it based off the movies. I know they did an original take, and obviously that was awesome, but I want some of the movie stuff. You know what I mean? That's where some of the craziest stuff is. And then a lot of people are like, no, Art the Clown might be Terror Tram. And I was like, Art the Clown on the Terror Tram? I don't know how that makes sense. The other thing, too, is that, like, would Jack be holding a card of, like, Hollywood Harry, baby, right here? I don't know. Like, and who's to say he's, like, holding cards again in promo in the future if he comes, but this is just an example. Yeah, I don't know. Man. Jack the Clown. He's going to be part of Terror Tram. That's how I feel at this point. It's going to be Terror Tram. There's a lot of people now posting Jack the Clown stuff too. Freaks of HHN, one of the biggest HHNs over there in Orlando. This dude was just dropping Jack the Clown everything for like a day. Jack the Clown video. I think that was like a cosplay. Jack the Clown in the Scaramony with Dr. Oddfellow. Just Jack the Clown, whatever this is. I guess that was a media gift. I haven't even seen this full video. What comes out of that? Obviously a Jack the Clown. The hell is that? I didn't even watch this video. This is the first time I've seen it. Just, I guess, a bloody clown. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel, this is just me wishful thinking. I feel like that announcement tomorrow might be like a dual announcement, dual coast. which will be really weird, right? But I'm here to, if they want to get the HHN season started early, I'm here for it. I ain't complaining. And I keep saying there's a lot of wood that's behind Transformers that has just been chilling there. No one's using it. It's just chilling there. And I didn't get a picture of it because I was filming the security stuff at Curious George parking lot. Above, there's a security stage that'll take you to iFly. So you'll walk through that, go to iFly. And when I stopped recording, I looked down, and I'm just saying, it looked like wood. You know, my heart wants to be like HHN. But I always got to remember, this is an active filming studio. That wood could be for movies and a TV show or commercial. The wood could be for anything. But, you know, the HHN crazy person in myself, I'm like, I see wood in Curious George. Is a tent coming? In all reality, we're probably not that far away from HHN construction happening, you know? So I think at the end of the day, things are going to start getting really, really juicy when it comes down to HHN. It's exciting. It's very, very exciting. I've heard a lot of stuff. You know, we had those spec maps and all that goodness. But one of the ones that like I heard and I've been rooting for it myself. I literally tweeted, as soon as I saw the movie, I tweeted it. I said, this needs to come to HHN. And if you go back, what is that? It's called Sinners. Sinners. I was like, this is perfect for HHN. It has tons of characters, crazy kill, cool story, has music to it, very iconic scenes that you're like, yep, that is Sinners. And I remember a lot of people gave me like backlash, like, Sinner, you would want it for horror nights. I'm like, why wouldn't I? It's a horror movie. It was like people like trying to go against me that I want Sinners to be for horror nights. Fast forward to today, we got 4 nightmares possibly coming. But yeah, I want Sinners. And I heard that rumor a long time ago. But before I heard the rumor, I personally wanted it. I saw the movie like 4 times in the theater. Sinners winning all these Oscars and all this hype. There is not a better time to bring that IP, that movie, to HHN than right now. So I hope the Sinner, and then Sinners got speculated on those Horror Night maps that got put by HN Nightmares. So I don't know. I'm starting to give more validity to Sinners possibly coming. That one has some meat on the bone with that speculation. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed, but it's just I feel like there is some meat on the bone for Sinners, which is exciting. It's exciting. I love everything about Sinners. HHN construction normally starts around April. Well, guess what? April is like 11 days away. I feel like I want to go to Universal tomorrow, but there's like this bit in me that's like, Mona, you don't need to be in the sun. There ain't no updates. Like, I don't want to say there's no updates worth covering, but it's just like I just did a Universal video. Unless does the Five Fire community want another Universal video? Another thing. Obviously, I'm not an Orlando expert. Okay? This is just a rumor I heard. If there is an announcement tomorrow that merch is going to drop. And that got me thinking, what about if it is an announcement and it's a dual announcement? Are we going to get merch? I know it sounds a little selfish, but it's just like, are we going to get some merch? I own 0 Jack the Clown anything. So I'm like, I'm chomping at the bits. I think that's the phrase people say. Chomping at the bits, whatever that means. I want some Jack the Clown merch. That's what I heard. I heard merch might drop tomorrow. That's exciting. Very, very exciting. And obviously, if Jack the Clown does get announced, he's going to be used very differently than whatever the hell we're going to use them here in Hollywood if he does come. So that's why I'm like, how is this going to play out? But I sure hope it's somehow a dual announcement. You know, the odds are very slim. I'll put it in the 5% possibility. 95% it's just Orlando. But there's hope. There's hope. I'm excited for whatever happens tomorrow. At the end of the day, I'm just excited. And I can't wait to see this panel, or I guess see the update. I don't know if people are able to live stream it or not. I have no idea. But I'm thinking of waking up early, because I would have to wake up early. I guess it's a 10 o'clock Orlando time. That would be 7 a.m. our time. So I would have to fire up a bonfire in about 7 hours. Is there any crazy people? You're already crazy because you're hanging out with me pretty late. Are you crazy enough to wake up and try to talk some Horror Nights tomorrow, being Saturday, at 7 a.m.? Or should I just wait till I wake up, whenever that is, eat breakfast, fire up some coffee, then talk about it? Or should we do a bonfire? What do you guys think? What does everybody in the chat think? What does everybody in the chat think? What does everybody in the chat think? What do you guys think? Man, we talking HHN already in March. We're talking HHN in March. It's crazy. I know A-Rod said if I got one of those papers, I've been so busy, I have not even checked the mail. I saw that it's like a ticket. Even if I got it, it's like, I already talked about it. But I haven't even checked the mail. I went golfing, grocery shopping, another story that I don't even want to talk about. And then I went to the pool. I took the whole family to the pool today. It was a lot of fun. We needed the pool. So goddamn hot, man. B-Hawk with the super chat. Whatever amount of content you think you need, triple it. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, B-Hawk just said, just do it. Just do it.
Just do
it. You deserve the rest. I've been resting. I've been yesterday, today, I've been kind of like in rest mode, because I know on Sunday we're gonna go to Disneyland for Bluey's best day ever. I haven't even talked about that. That'll be the last thing I talk about before we get out of here. I've been just chilling, because when I'm in the sun for a long time, it just beats you up. The sun, I want to say, whoever you are, you can't defeat the sun, man. That sun just wrecks you. It like drains your energy when you're out in the sun all day. Oh, it's hard. But thank you for the super chat, B-Hawk. I'm crazy enough. 7 a.m. Saturday. I could wake up anytime, any day. Obviously, I would go live and we're reacting to whatever people post. You know, I'm not physically at this panel I'm sure there's some accounts I know we could follow that are gonna, what do they call it, live tweet. So they're just like, if we go live, we'll know 30 seconds after other people. Like, we'll be pretty fast, I guess you could say. Bonfire, 7 a.m. Anything for HHN Hollywood. So at the end of the day, I want to say it's not guaranteed to be a dual announcement, but I would hope so, right? Jack the Clown. I don't know. I just think it's a perfect time for Jack the Clown to be like, I'm coming for you. And you, Hollywood. Just mic drop it. Boom. Suckers. And you could still do an announcement for Jack the Clown. Trader Joe's the best place to beat the heat. I do love me some Trader Joe. We just went, man. I had to go get some huevos. Shout out to all the theme park employees. Yeah, dude, shout out to them. Dude, this heat waves, it's just been bonkers, man. Yeah, the sun just drains you. Yeah, shout out to all the employees out there. Just all the people that work outside in general. Shout out to them, man. It ain't easy to be working right now outside. I'm hyped for tomorrow because I'm doing HHN Orlando for the first time this year. Dude, if you're doing HHN Orlando, you need Express, or you should just do a RIP tour. Or go the extra mile in a sense, Express Unlimited. The reason I say that, those crowds are just stupid. Stupid in Orlando. And I feel like if you pay the extra money for that front of the line infinite, it just goes a long way. Like your whole experience will just be so much better. But I'm happy for you, A-Rod. Glad you're going. We got Brian, super chat. NECA released new horror figures at Target for Holothon. What the hell is Holothon? I never heard of that. Terrifier 2. Welcome to Derry. Black and White Phantom of the Opera. Black and White Bride of Frankenstein. What? You said at Target? Target. What are we looking for? Let me see. I don't buy toys for myself no more. When I buy toys, it's for Max. But man, I miss buying toys. This stuff looks so cool. My eyes go to the Pee Wee Herman. I didn't know Target sells this kind of stuff. What? Ninja Turtles? Wow. Dude, look at this Beetlejuice. Yeah, they make great toys. That company's so good. You get the new Beetlejuice, $25 instead of $37. That's cool. I had no idea. Damn, they got RoboCop. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I had no idea. I didn't even. That's how crazy Art the Clown has got. Is that he's at Target now, like as a toy. What the hell? That's so crazy. Man, I love me some Five Fires late night bonfire. My kids are asleep. Daddy time with snacky snacks. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. This is the only time I get free time sometimes. I'm living that parent life too, man. I need some snacky snacks. What's up, Christian? Late night bonfires are the best. Mondo always got that cozy vibe. Even at work, you help me get through the slow days. Your content's the best. Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. Six Flags Mountain unveiled the new Full Throttle. Let's take a look. Six Flags. I wonder why. I never saw the post. I didn't know that happened. Did they? Right here. It's cool. I'm not going to buy none of that, but it's cool. Did they post anything else? Oh, look at that. They got the Canva collection right here. What? What in the world? They're like, let me get some PNGs. Okay, are these copyright free? Oh, they are. Okay. Put it on a mug. What in the Canva is that? All right, we got one last thing to talk about, everybody. One last thing to talk about. It's getting a little late. Who posted it? Was it Drew? Or was it? I think I reposted it. I'll just go to mine. Bluey. Or was it? No, it was Laughing Place. So credit to Laughing Place. They posted this like first look at Bluey's best day ever. So my comment was, and I'm not trying to be a hater, all right? I'm just commenting the obvious. I was like, these kids look bored as hell. Who knows how many takes it took to get all these videos? You know, that could be a thing too, that maybe they kept the kids there a long time and they're just bored as hell. But, you know, I'm sure the Bluey thing will be fun. But these kids look bored. Like, they're just like, I don't know. It don't look fun. I can't help but say this was some bad promo. It was bad promo. I don't know what else to say. It was bad promo. They should have just had focus on the stage. You already see the little kids dancing or whatever, but like these close-ups, I don't know, a little weird. It just didn't come off right. I'm excited. I got a reservation ready for Bluey. I just hope they play dance. I think it's called Dance Time. Dance Time? Is that what it's called? What's that song called? Dance Mode? I think it's called Dance Mode. Dance Mode Bluey? Yeah, Dance Mode. That's the one. That's the only song I want. That's the only one I care about. Dance Mode.
We're ready, Ringo.
That's the only song I want. That's the only song. I hope they play it. I don't know what the hell this show is gonna be, but it looks great. You got Bluey, Bingo. They come to the ground. Yeah, Dance Mode's awesome. It's an awesome song. Kids at that age cannot act like they're having a good time. They're like, please smile. This is our promo video. Those kids are like, Mom, I want to go and Rise of the Resistance, not whatever the heck this is. Right? I could see kids being like that of like, Mom, I want to go on Thunder Mountain. What are we doing here? We're at Disneyland. You're supposed to act happy. And I'm sure those families are like from like an acting agency or something. You know what I mean? Because I don't think those like influencer families or whatever. Did you see all the new Bluey merch they released? I think my friend posted that. Let me see. Premieres. Yeah, all the Bluey merch. Does it say Disneyland? That's one thing I wasn't sure if it said Disneyland. So this is from my buddies, The Premieres. They posted, I think it's, video. Oh, I see a dance mode shirt, so that song's probably going to be in there. We're making good times. So nothing too crazy on the Bluey merch. I was hoping it'd say Disneyland, you know? So it's like, oh, you got that Bluey thing at Disneyland? But it doesn't. It doesn't say Disneyland. Like my sister as a baby and all the old Disneyland photos we have, she looked pissed as heck. It didn't seem like any of the merch mentioned Disneyland. Man, that's what I was hoping for. What's up, Benji? Hit the like button. All right. Everybody in this chat, go straight to bed. Set an alarm for like 6:45. And we'll go live early in the morning. So I'm just going to have that shining stare. That's how I'm going to do the whole live stream tomorrow. Or today. I guess it's already midnight. Oh, my God. All right. You guys go to bed. We'll be live tomorrow at 7 a.m. Maybe I go live a little earlier. But we'll go live for that MegaCon Orlando panel. And hopefully we get some good news. Even if it's just Orlando, it's still good news. All right. Y'all have a good night. Smash the like button. Burn it down. Buenas noches.